guys, it's Gamer Ahmer here. So today we have another video that I recorded while I was on vacation. I took a trip to Delaware and Ocean City, Maryland. So I went to two different places, and the reason why I actually went to that place in Delaware was because they have this really awesome video game and toy store, more so vintage toys that they have, and that place is called Yesterday's Fun Toys and Games. So we already went ahead and looked at their Bethany Beach location, so let's go ahead and check out their Rehoboth Beach location. So let's see everything that I picked up while I was there. So this place is called Yesterday's Fun Toys and Games. They have two different locations that I know about. One of them is actually in Bethany Beach, Delaware. I did a whole video on that as they have actually moved their location to another larger store in Bethany Beach. They just had so much stuff while I was there. And of course, I decided to pick up one of their other stores. So I went to their Rehoboth Beach location, and that one is kind of on the main strip that's near the boardwalk and everything else, so that one actually gets a lot of traffic there. So I thought maybe I would find something pretty awesome there, and I was definitely blown away when I went into their first store in Bethany Beach. So today I'm going to show off some of those amazing finds that I picked up, but before we go ahead and show off what I scored there, I actually did a little bit of a tour there. So this store is actually a lot smaller than the other store, but it is still jam-packed with so much stuff. I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys, I saw wrestlers, I saw Nickelodeon toys, I saw some really cool, awesome Rugrats toys, and just some other neat ones. I just loved all of their different Power Ranger items that I saw. They had some more Ghostbusters. They just had so much stuff kind of jam-packed, either in the little showcases or just kind of on that back wall where they have all of these different shelving units. They have a good mix of board games, vintage toys, video games, and just everything in between. So I really like how these stores are set up, as every single time that you go in there, or every time you do a little walkthrough, you actually notice something different than what you saw the first time. So I could definitely spend a lot of time in these stores, and especially that Bethany Beach location. If you guys did not see that video previously, you guys should go ahead and check that out, because I think that deserves a lot more love than it got. So this place, Rehoboth Beach area, I actually found some pretty awesome items. So of course I went in there looking for some Power Ranger items and some vintage turtle toys and even some video games. So right away I went over to their little video game counter. They just had quite a few video games. They even had a little shelf on the wall, and I was hoping to find some sort of game that I just did not have in the game collection. I saw some pretty cool Mega Man games on the Game Boy, and some of those I did not have, but I did notice this PlayStation 2 game. So here we have the Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. I like these style games. This is one of the ones that I did not have in the collection. I just love playing these fighting style games, all of these Street Fighter games. This one was in very clean shape. It came with the manual and the game disc as well, and once again it is very clean. So I was very excited to find that for a pretty reasonable price. So this is one that I did not have. I'm pretty sure that I played this back in the day. And this one says Ready, Set, Fight Alpha style. You have Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha 2. You have another version of Street Fighter Alpha 2. The gold version, you have Street Fighter Alpha 3. And then Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix. So this one has a little bonus game on here as well. It has more than just one game, so I really like these anthology style games. And this was pretty surprising that I found this at this vintage toy store. Then I also found this little vehicle. So this is pretty awesome. I was very excited to find this Mutabike for the vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys. So this one is just really cool. It has all of these cool little stickers on here. It says Cowabunga, Loading Zone, Toast the Foot, and just some other really cool stickers on here. So I thought that this was pretty sweet to go ahead and find. This will be something that I can go ahead and display. And I can go ahead and display this with a lot of my figures, so I was definitely excited about this one, as this will go great on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shelf that I'm building upstairs. So I just really like how you have all of these different heads right here as the wheels, so this is pretty awesome. And then of course it has all of these other little extras on here, so I was definitely pretty excited on this, and definitely excited because it's one of the turtle toys that I did not have in the collection just yet. If you guys have watched the other video, you'll notice that I did get a pretty major and larger style Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy, one of those vintage tic-tac-toe toss, those pizza toss games. So I did get that one from the other store, and I just love how they have so much vintage turtle stuff there. And then probably one of my favorite parts is I actually saw this and immediately I recognized these. So they had this whole box full of vintage Power Ranger cake toppers. So back in the day, I'm sure that when I had one of my birthday parties, I had a pretty awesome Power Rangers cake, and there were some of these toppers on here, even my brother. So this is definitely pretty cool. That this definitely brings up a lot of memories, and it has a good mix. I think it says 24 pieces in here. So we'll just look at some of these little figures. So of course we have some of the good guys and the bad guys. We have Goldar. So it looks like there are some really awesome figures in here. Even this Alpha 5 character. We even have these guys. We have Squat and we have Finster. And then of course we just have some of the other ones as well. So most of these say 94 on them, and some of them even say 93. So we have the Blue Ranger. We just have so many cool characters, even Babu. And then it looks like we have some that have these bases, so most of them have the bases. So of course we have more of the different color Rangers. We have some larger characters as well. So it looks like we almost have a full set of different styles of these characters here. So I'm sure that a lot of these, I'll just go ahead and zoom in so that you guys can see them much better. So I just really like the difference in all of these different little figures. These will all look great on display upstairs on the little shelves that I'm building. And then of course you have some of the characters without their suits on. And then we have another one with the base. And then we have these guys. They're actually a little bit different. These guys are a little bit more rubbery. So these characters right here are a little bit different than that first style that you saw. So overall, I just wanted to share my trip with you guys to yesterday's fun, toys and games. Of course, I picked up tons of toys and a few games while I was there. So I saw some amazing items. I'll definitely have to check that place out again, as I was definitely blown away by their Bethany Beach store, which I did a previous video on, and just how much stuff they had jam-packed into there. And then even their Rehoboth Beach store, just how they're able to fit everything in such a smaller place. So if you guys are ever in the area or ever on vacation or visiting Delaware, I would highly recommend checking out these locations, especially just if you're into vintage toys or any style video games. They definitely have a huge selection of pretty much everything, ranging from Ghostbusters, Power Rangers. They have Mortal Kombat stuff. They have G.I. Joes, Transformers, wrestlers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and of course the list goes on. So they have so much cool stuff. What did you guys think about these pickups from this video and the last video? Just let me know in the comments below. And of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos and stay tuned for more.